And if you are bullish on Sol, you have to be bullish on Sol eco coins. Overall, I think so betting on Sol eco coins is like kind of a no-brainer play of the cycle. Also, like even if you're bullish on ETH, which means that you have to be bullish on Sol. Like eventually, ETH money rotates into Sol. Um, and a good example you could see today as well, right? ETH broke out, started leading, and you could eventually see Sol catching up as well. So Sol is like kind of overall a no-brainer play of the cycle. This is why Sol remains one of my biggest bag right now that I hold on spot. What do you think about Merle and ENA and W? They all look shit right now. Like I haven't looked at Merle, uh, but W and ENA they both look pretty shit. And the reason I say that they both look pretty shit is I think those who follow stream, from past, remember, we have been discussing, wormhole for like ever since here, and we talked about no way this thing, after such a downtrend, just starts V-shaped trending back up before, it chops and forms this kind of a rounded bottom before it starts running, right? And this is what kind of it is doing. Like you could pretty much compare this with, for example, I think what Jup did or what Pyth did. So if you look at, Jupiter listing, so kind of ever since the listing, it went into this downtrend. Similarly, went into this downtrend. But once that downtrend ended and we bottomed out on Jupiter, it wasn't like a V-shaped buyback, right? It took its good time to range, to chop, form this rounded bottom. I think even on Pyth you can find a similar example. So before Pyth started running, you could I think yeah, Pyth was a bit shorter, kind of. Let's look at Cheeto. I think most of the Sol newer listings do pretty much the same. Uh, so yeah, in summary, I think I'd rather be more happy on betting on Wormhole once it starts flipping above the highs, because the issue is that even though it does look bottomed out, but these newer coins that just go into the downtrend and into this range can take way long to just do nothing, right? It might go one more time to the lows, might just keep on doing like this for the coming weeks before finally it starts running. So instead of me being in this pain, I would rather buy once it breaks above this high. So for me, once it starts breaking and flipping above zero point 0.7 on 4 hours, I'd simply buy with a cleaner invalidation, something like this, uh, with like a 20% invalidation, and then you can pretty much aim for a price discovery run on such things, right? Um, in case of ENA, I think ENA, like W still somewhat looks better, because W is you can play your typical Sol eco coin listing playbook, right? But ENA, the only similarity I find with what ENA is doing is with dim chart, to be honest. And I know a lot of people are overall bullish on ENA, and maybe it ends up bottoming here and going for a run. But when we talk about charts alone, I just find a lot of similarity with what Dem did after its listing compared to ENA, right? So you can see, Dem got listed, ENA got listed, initial run, another push into the high, another push into the high, and ever since that it topped out and started grinding lower. And similar to that, this is what you could compare with this, then a relief run up, and then went into this, downtrend that never got back up, right? Not fudding anyone out. If you are still a believer of ENA or holding a bag, it could play out. But so far, I don't find a good structure or a good chart to compare it to be bullish on it, to be honest. Like, I was initially bullish on it, thinking of it as a good ETH beta to play in coming days. But even today, you could see, ETH and ETH coins doing pretty well. But this shit is just still looking super weak. I think it just keeps on bleeding before any run up. Same thing with Tensor. Yeah, I could agree. Like Tensor looks similar to the W playbook we talked about. Uh, so downtrend ended. Now you are in that ranging phase where it could spend a bit of time and then start running back up. But to be honest, I think W still looks better than Tensor. But yeah, never mind. Um H bar. I think whatever happened with they initially kind of you know creating an image that that they are getting some sort of affiliation with BlackRock and stuff, and then it ended up just being exaggeration and kind of a fake news. And the way it went since then, I'm not buying anything like this. Probably topped out for now. What about AI coins? Like AI and meme is kind of the narrative that has to be there in this cycle, right? And who's tagging the group? Someone didn't get the ETH filled and decided. That's insane. Uh, okay, coming back to the discussion we had. Um, what was I talking about? Yeah, so if you're bullish on market and expect this bull run to continue, then there's no way you are not bullish on AI and the meme narrative, right? These are the two narrative that are here to stay for the cycle. So no matter how you definitely get phases of cool off that you saw on AI coins past weeks and even on meme coins, right, before they started running again past days. Like you could see the cool off bonk did, and then running almost like 3x from its last warford lows. Pepe almost doing like a 70-80% from its lows. So these meme and AI coins, regardless of their cool off stages, they'd continue to be the leading narratives of the cycle. um and I think, yeah, uh, you could just uh, pretty much fit in with John bias that he has on uh, considering a lot of bullish catalyst on AI narrative coming in coming months with Nvidia earnings, Chat GPT 5, I guess, and a lot of other stuff. I think AI is something that you have to have some sort of exposure in the cycle. I'm personally not a fan of doing on chain a lot, so that's why I just went with a good size bag on RNDR. But yeah, definitely something to have an exposure on in coming weeks. Man, I missed OP long today, man. I think I need to improve my aping and skills. I'm playing too safe lately. Like OP was something I was looking at too long, but then I was like, all these ETH coins are just dead. Why even bothering longing them? But look at the move OP gave today. It was just a free 10-15% move to catch on leverage. And I do agree with the post Jack tagged me in general chat, that you could see, someone just aping in, a 30 mil, and I am assuming it's spot, yes. Uh, so someone is just willing to ape in 30 million of size into spot just by seeing ETH to BTC green on that day. And I do agree with the theory of, uh, you know, this is how fast sideline capital is ready to ape in. And I think once things start to trend a little, the amount of sideline capital that is there, even though charts look shit right now, it would take a day or two for the charts to start looking great again. Can I? I think just to stop being bullish on ARB this cycle. Like just admit the fact that this is pretty much the curse of the cycle or dead stuff of the cycle. To be honest, like why do you want to be bullish on ARB or why do you want to buy ARB? Right? For good chances are that probably you want some ETH related exposure or stuff, right? Because the only use case of buying ARB I can see is as a beta to ETH, right? And if even if you want to do that, you are still much better. You know, even though OP looks shit as well, but much better than ARB to be honest. Um, so probably going with things like OP. Uh, One thing I was observing is i- if someone can, I think we have ETC halving this month as well, if I'm not wrong, or if that has passed away. ETC coin halving, let me search. And we saw what BCH did this, in its halving. Mm, okay, why is that when I search ETC halving, Google gives me BTC halving? Okay, let me search Ethereum Classic coin halving. Is approximately, oh, okay, it's been done. It was on Feb 19th. What? Wait, I don't know why I thought that it's like in coming weeks. Never mind. Uh, Wait, 30 May 2024, is it the time of ETC halving? Because Google just gave me 19th Feb. Okay, let me search a bit more. Yeah, because like if it's halving is still on its way, considering like, even though it's like the Dino dead coin kind of thing, but that is like BCH as well, right? And we saw the kind of run BCH did, like week before its halving. This was the run BCH gave, right? Almost like 100% run. So combine halving plus, ETH coins moving good. Like the last time ETH coins, performed well, ETC kind of did like 100% move. So with halving plus ETH narrative, I think ETC. Uh, where could we get the exact date? Mm, Does ETC have some sort of a website or something? Yeah, they have. Let's search on their website halving. ET. Yeah, there's a blog about halving. Okay, it's in May 2024 as per blog on their website, which is not bad. So this means that uh, halving is complete. What? We are talking about ETC halving. For God's sake, we know that BTC halving is done. Uh, that's not bad. So should we buy ETC? The chart doesn't look bad. And this is like one of the Dino coins that hasn't had its run yet, like something similar to LTC and stuff. Probably I look to get a bag on ETC. I sold everything. I'm out of the. Okay, let me give you the exact copy paster. So, copy paste, whatever you call it, so that next time. Where is it? Where is it? Where is my collection of bear posting? Newton was a scam. No, crypto is done. Yeah, this is not the one. Okay, where's the other one? Wait, did I lose my collection of bear posts? Okay, no, I found. Yeah, here you go. Ah, another fun fact I found was that it's not called halving for ETC, it's called fifthening. And it's called fifthening because it is a 1 by 5 cut in the issuance of the coin to the miners. So actually, the reward to miners doesn't get halved; it gets like 1/5 cut. So it's called fifthening. That's good. What the fuck does ETC do? It's like just a cheaper Ethereum that you could buy. Like th- it was kind of the narrative of the last cycle that you know, for example, like what does LTC do, right? Probably nothing. The narrative behind being bullish on LTC was that it was like, you know, the Chinese substitute to Bitcoin, or it was like if Bitcoin is digital gold, then LTC is like digital silver, right? Same goes for ETC. It was like if you missed buying Ethereum at like double digit figures, now you can buy ETC instead. So kind of like a cheaper ETH narrative. Yeah, exactly. They see ETH being at maybe at that time it was like triple digits at least, and seeing ETH at triple digit and then something having ETH in its name, being launched at like single digit or double digit, they would probably assume that it's going to do the same. In fact, there's another coin in the market, a newer coin that also has ETH in its name, which is ETH-Fi, which is like Binance Launchpad kind of thing, if I'm not wrong. ETH-Fi. Yeah, probably did. Never mind. Also, ARB and OP as sold yesterday had 10K in each. Disappointing what they offer. People are not ready. They rather buy. uh, I think it's not only about people not willing to buy good fundamentals. It's also like bad tokenization and stuff, right? Like, I read about like ARB VCs continuously dumping, you know, onto the holders and stuff. Plus, it's yeah, who cares about fundamentals, man? Like, I've been telling HBJ Popcat for a while now. It's true. No, I don't think so. Anyone mentioned Popcat to me. Like, but yeah, I saw it running insane. How much did it do? Like a 10x run? Wow, is it on Bybit already? And it did a 7x being on Bybit, like post Bybit listing? Insane. Insane. Why does this look very similar to like the WIF listing on, I think, Binance, if I'm not wrong? WIF USDT perps, like the perps listing on Binance we got. Wow, very similar, no? Can't believe you could have just simply played this WIF playbook on Popcard, like initial listing, a bit of range, a bit of range, final, breakdown below, and we bottom out for a run. Yeah, it's sad being a cat man. I didn't play cat meme coin. Is Popcat on ETH or on Sol? Okay, you shared your Sol wallet, so yeah, probably on Sol. So seems like Sol, man, let's just put the entire net worths into these meme coins. Like anything on Sol, especially a meme coin, just goes insane. Off topic, look up Munch. I think there was someone else too who mentioned this breed to me. I think it was Eagle. Let me look it up again. Yeah, they are cute. Ah, okay. So yeah, yeah. I remember. I asked what I was about to ask again. I said I still don't think it's this breed, to be honest. Like the one in that picture, it's like I don't think so. It's the same. Ragdoll? No, I don't think so. You're a cat expert. Okay, let's show him a picture. Let me find. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with like it does look a bit similar to British short hair, but like the fur is a bit different. Wait, is there a cat breed with a name starting with like F1? Does it like race? K- Do you just put it on the ground and it starts racing? Wait, why does it look like a leopard? Yeah. Scottish fold. Let's see. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, it could be Scottish. Hmm. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think this might be it. Okay, I guess that would be it from my side. I think I have some work that I just remembered right now. So yeah, no, before ending, um, I just try to summarize the thoughts on the market. Overall, high time frame really bullish on the market, especially the reaction out of the ETH move we got across the market. I think we are up for some good run across the market, including alts in May. You just have to survive the chop closer to the monthly close, and you do pretty well in May. Um, and on lower time frame, I think there's a good possibility that we get into this final wick down. Uh, and yeah, but overall, my bias of we bottoming above 61K still remains the same. What I'll do is try to get us some alts exposure, to be honest, because just sticking to BTC is, to be honest, a bit boring. There are a lot of alts that do look good, like SCI with this flip. Near on any pullback at these range highs, probably a good play. FTM as well. So AVO maybe. But we'll see. We'll try last thing WLD. Uh, I think with like the chat GPT-5 kind of thing coming in, and considering Sam is one of the founders behind this coin, probably it does well in short term once that upgrade comes in. But I'd still want to see the flip of these listing highs, right? So if WLD flips above 5.2, you could be a buyer, or you could be a buyer here, being aggressive on the entry and have invalidation below the wick, right? But overall, yeah, I think with like Chart GPT upgrades coming in, WLD could do well. Uh, so yeah, that's it. From my side, hope you people had a good time. I'd again remind to just get some good size spot exposure at these levels. Don't get chopped too much on leverage. I see a lot of people still being really concerned on making daily, leverage profits and betting heavy onto intraday leverage plays. But to be honest, bottoms are the worst places to be leverage longing stuff, right? Just buy some good size spot, and I think if you do that right now, there are good chances you'd outtrade most of the people in running into May, because then throughout the May, the only thing you would have to do is just hold on to your spot buys, do nothing pretty much. Um, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, Pocky, thanks for joining in. Wishing everyone a good remaining weekend. See you people soon. Take care. Allah Hafiz.